All right, so I'm getting on here with a little bit of a rant, and this is also a rant that I have tried to record 3 times, and I'm that passionate about it that I'm recording it for a third time because you really got me fucked up. Like, how did I do the video and then I saved it and then I edited the video and it kept the second half of the video but not the first half, and it's completely gone. I have no idea where it went. I'm so tired of this whole social media stuff because people really don't be wanting me to say what I gotta say because it's truth. So back to the rant. The whole point of this whole video is the fact that it's a rant and I'm talking shit about my baby dad. So here goes. Like I said in the other video, this nigga been colluding and coercing or with coup d'etat behind my back with my daughter, trying to convince her to come stay with him, right? Which, I mean, that's not terrible. He loves his daughter. I'm sure he wants, he wants to spend time with her. He wants his daughter to come stay with him. I get it. But also, I know that there's bigger things at play here, and I'm not an idiot. I know that for most of their life, I've had them. I know that for most of their life, you feel like you have been mostly financially responsible for them, although in reality, I have been financially responsible for them. Physically responsible, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, um, uh, financially, academically. These are all of the ways that I have been responsible for these children. And then underneath all of those umbrellas, underneath that umbrella of all of those different things are things that I still have to do. So like academically, I have to, who's her teachers, what classes she's in, what time of day is she in her classes, where is she going, when is she eating, is she gonna be meeting with her counselor, her teachers and all that. Like, I gotta make sure that that's done. I gotta make sure she making doctor's appointments and stuff, and she's up to date on shots and all that kind of stuff, and therapy or anything like that. That's physical. I gotta make sure she's fed and stuff like that. She got clothes and stuff, that she's okay mentally, spiritually and emotionally. How's she doing at school with her friends? Is she getting along with her friends? Is she learning anything? Like, how does she feel about God? Am I teaching her anything about any of these things? Absolutely. These are all things I've been doing for both of my children. You feel me? And then what you want to do as a man is you want to be like, oh, I'm going to work and put some motherfucking money in my pocket and think that that's going to be enough. And that's what a lot of men do, bro, especially black men, bro. For me, in my opinion, I ain't had a lot of experiences with other different races and shit, so I'm going to talk about what I know. So what I know as far as this man, I can't even say black men, but what I know as far as this man is that you do that and you think that that's enough, and it's not. Now you colluding because we're in a bad financial position because I'm not getting the help and support from you that I'm supposed to. You claim that you send all this money out to me and shit like that, but the Cash App records do not corroborate what you're saying. They don't. You're not sending it consistently. Consistently would mean money that I know I can rely on. Like if I get my fat ass up and I go to work every goddamn day, it should be a check in my goddamn mailbox every 2 weeks, or it should be a direct deposit amount coming to my bank account every 2 weeks because I've went out and I've worked for it, and I know that money is going to consistently, as long as I consistently get up and go to work, I'm going to consistently have money coming in. I can't rely on your money. It's not consistent. I can rely on the government's money because I know if I go on welfare that they've got to cut me out a check every month, right? for what they feel like I need. They'll give me something, but it'll be a consistent check every month. Your money I can't rely on, fam. It doesn't come every 2 weeks. And then you give me $250 for 2 children every 2 weeks. Now, maybe that's the best you can do, and I understand that. You're also taking care of 2 different households. So you got a bitch over here with 3 kids, and you take care of this bitch and her 3 kids, and then also trying to support 2 other kids. But again, not my fault. I'm not over here splitting my household trying to take care of this nigga and his kids and also trying to take care of mine. That's just the choice that I'm making for my life. Make better choices if you're unhappy with that choice, but that's not my fault, nigga. Okay? Also, this claim that you have that I have been keeping your kids from you and you haven't been able to do this and you haven't been able to spend time. For the most part, you've had their phone number. For the most part, you could have at least FaceTime. Last year, in 365 days, you might have FaceTime your children 5 times. all of the rest of those calls were on the phone and they were not long calls, 15, 20-minute calls. Not, man, how you really doing? What's going on? And really staying and investigating and asking some questions. Not calling me and being like, who's their teacher? Let me call their teacher. What's going on with the kids? Who's their doctor? None of that. None of that. None of that shit. But what, I'm the bad parent, so much so that you trying to get, so the whole point of the rant is because I'm upset. Because I feel like, he doing, that's not, I feel like he is. He talking with my daughter behind my back over here, making plans for her to go. I'm like, do I get involved in any of these plans? I am the mother. How you just gonna make plans with a whole 14-year-old that she should come stay with you and that she gonna come stay with you, and you haven't talked about any of this with me? Any of it. And what did you think you was gonna do? Buy a plane ticket? I'm just gonna put her on a plane and send her out? I don't give a fuck what you buy and how many plane tickets you buy. If I don't feel like the environment and conditions is safe for my daughter to travel, not doing that. How you gonna tell me I don't want people all up in our, when it comes to child support and stuff? How you gonna sit up there and tell me that you don't want all of everybody in our business? I don't want the white man in our business and when it comes to child support, and we should be able to figure this out on our own. But then you want me to send somebody and trust some, what, guardian person or whatever type of service that they offer to make sure the kids are transferred. And I don't really know how all that works, but do you think I feel comfortable as a mother to put my child in the care of people that I don't know, to travel 2,000 miles across from where I'm at to where you at? How the fuck does that make any sense? And wouldn't you want your child to be traveling with their parent or somebody that has kept them alive up to this point? It's like you're doing shit to spite me. You gonna tell her I'm gonna buy her a plane ticket. If you buy her a plane ticket, you ain't gonna buy me a plane ticket. You just gonna buy, because me and her. See, the original agreement, what we was gonna do is me and her were gonna come out to visit you guys. Now you trying to convince her to come stay with you guys, so that's completely tripping up the whole plans that I had, that I was planning. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to do shit to spite me. I tell you my plans and you try to figure out some other way to like disrupt my plans or something. Like, I don't know, you bitch ass nigga, but I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this motherfucking shit. I'm tired of this dumb shit you trying to collude behind my back to get my kids. Take them. You want them so bad, take them. Take them then. See how well you do with it. You ain't been doing nothing but raising other bitches' kids and shit up to this point. You have no idea what it's like to actually raise your own kids and kids that come from your body that look like you and act like you. It's a whole different ball game, bruh. You gonna pay for her a plane ticket, but not me? You ain't even say nothing to me. You ain't even compromise like, man, I'm gonna pay for her a plane ticket, but I can't, pay for you. Is there some other way? But I'm not comfortable for you with you just putting my kid on a plane and like, bruh, we don't travel like that, fam. You travel together, you don't travel. That doesn't even make no sense. Or the smart thing to do would be to buy 2 bus tickets that would be less than the cost of 1 plane ticket. Then that way we could both, it might take us a day or so, but we could both get out there. Your daughter would be, it just doesn't, like, the logic ain't logicking. You know what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. The analytics ain't there for me. None of this shit is making sense. Like, these niggas, bro, I'm telling you, like, bro, get your shit together. What does that mean? If that means financial for you, fine. But when I tell you to get your shit together, I mean all across the board. Get your shit together. Mentally, get your shit together. Emotionally, get your shit together. Spiritually, get your shit together. If you gonna try to do things behind my back, you gonna try to take my kids and stuff, and then you already know what he gonna try to do. He gonna try to take them, gonna try to claim child support on me, he just want them for the taxes. He just want them for the money because he tired of paying money to me every month. He not even doing nothing with his kids, really. He pushing my damn kids off on the stepmom, so she's around him more than he is, which is exactly why I didn't want to send them to you in the first fucking place. See what I mean? Fuck you. Bitch, I'm hip to all of your little stupid ass tricks and all the dumb shit you doing, bruh. Fuck you, nigga. It'll never work because your heart ain't in the right place, you dumbass nigga. So now we gonna see how this shit works for you. And I said what I said about what I meant about destroying your whole life, and I'm gonna sit here and not even have to do anything.